जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम भज निराकार करतारम जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम Thus Bhaj experience, our greatest enemy is our knowledge. Seemingly it helps, but it is very dangerous. It destroys completely. Even it has not destroyed our friend and ourselves, it destroys God also. The moment we know God, that's it, finished. No interest is left. Because we know it. We know the sun, no more interest. It looks like a disc. We know even full moon, the moment we know it is full moon, after that interest is over. Only interest lasts as long as we do not know each other. That's very great interesting. There is a mystery. You might be something, who knows? The mystery remains. The moment we come into contact, we know each other, that's mystery is over, finished. No more interest. And it is not exception in our family life. The moment you know your wife, this naturally is over. It is over. And that is the reason the running is starting from one friend into another. To have many friends is not a bad thing. It is not bad. But to have a friend on the risking other friend in place of that friend, that is very dangerous. To have a friend, a husband has a girlfriend, this is not bad. It's very natural. Nothing wrong in that. But replacing the wife, that is dangerous. But that is happening, mantra test, because our knowledge we should drop completely. Even about God we should drop. We should never try to know anything about God. That dangerous habit. Just feel it. Drop for the time being thinking. And feel this. It is nirakara, this creative intelligence, kartaram. Kartaram means creative intelligence is sizeless, shapeless. Feel it. You cannot know it. Nirakar, no akar, no size, no shape, this creative intelligence vibrating. Current it is. How anybody can know? To try to know this current means try to drink the water of the ocean. Believe it or not, the moment you know it is a rose flower, howsoever it is beautiful, it is over, finished. But if you see a flower funny, which you do not know at all, you can never forget whole life. What was it? Something must be there. Curiosity remains. Great curiosity. I have seen once upon a time a flower. I did not know what was it. My lecture was in Sarasota, very lovely. So everybody was happy, jumping and shaking. When I speak, everybody laugh and jump. It happened same way in Chicago. A doctor came, he told Dr. Mishra, thank you very much. This meeting leading to boredom, you all they were telling the leaf has their one. Pharmacology was going on, after that was mild. So I make everybody laugh. My flying saucers were running, controlling, remote control, railway train. Nobody understand what was, but everybody was happy. That was the whole thing. Nobody knew why was that program there. So lady got up, she told, oh my goodness, he shook the whole conference. Saraswata. He said, I never felt in my life so much shaking at this time. Very happy mood. Then she asked Jack in ID, what a fantastic lecture he gave. I never heard such a lecture. Vibrant. What was he talking? I did not get a single word. That was the whole thing. The moment if you understand what I was talking, you will lose all interest. Many people don't understand my English. They told, I'm sorry, I miss your English. I said, don't worry, if you miss, that is the greatest fortune. If you know what I am talking, it will not make any sense. Beauty is you don't understand. That's the whole beauty. At least you have doubt, something must be serious. Once you find out, you find, hey, this is nothing. Eh? That is the thing English you speak. What a silly fellow. You will be disinterested. This creative intelligence is very silly. If most silly energy is, then it is God. You will be one day, you cannot believe that such a dirty role he can play sitting there. Funny it looks. They put you in front to keep behind. But this Jana Jivana Jyoti, this is your light, you cannot get out. If anybody is next to you, then it is not. If anybody next to you, nearer to you than the sun, then it is your own body. Sun is far away. In body also, if anything nearer to you, then it is not the body, it is a sensation. There are many sickness in which you put your hand and it is burning, you watching, you don't feel any sensation. Sensation gone. A lady gave birth to a baby, it is an interesting story, I could not believe. But I have seen the foot. I still don't believe. She gave, Indian babies are born in home. Nobody knows such a thing. People laugh that we should go to hospital for the birth of baby. They don't believe. They are right, everybody born in his own home. Nowadays in Bombay, Calcutta, they have Western style hospitals, but nobody goes there easily unless something wrong with them. So after baby's birth, lady was sleeping, but one thing, they keep fire in the room. They have certain belief. Some instrument, sword, knife, fire, they think if ghosts come and see the naked sword, they will get out. Funny ideas they have, villagers. Knife very sharp and open. An open tiny sword and fire. What happens, lady going on, her foot was in fire. Whole foot was burnt completely. Early morning she got up, there was one foot missing. Completely. I was that time from Bombay, they called me, I said, how it happened? She told the fire was burning and she was after baby birth so fast in sleep. Lost completely. That happens. So, but I am giving you this story. What is nearer to her? This body was, then she should know. Consciousness was not interested in that, it was taking rest. Your own body one day will be buried or burned, you will not care, because your consciousness will be somewhere else. Here in operation we do. You are there, you watch, local anesthesia general, we cut off the organ. You don't feel that way. So who is the nearer to us? Sensation? No. Mentation? No. Knowledge? No. You can create any kind of knowledge and dismiss it. That is not important. What is consciousness? Awareness. And it has no size and shape. And it is your light. Whole thing depends, health or sickness over that. When what angle we put this consciousness. It's not the old age dangerous, neither death nor birth. You never know your death, you never know your birth. Although many times we died. In every incarnation we are born and we die. Might be things different in every incarnation, but 2-3 things are fact. If you be on animal level, then we have not to pay tax, no doubt. But birth and death are compulsory. But if you are on human being level, then anything might be optional. But these things are certain, your birth, your death, and tax. 3 things you are sure. Other things are not sure. They are sure. So in our life, what is our light? One thing is sure, neither pain can operate nor suffering unless they come to the level of awareness. So we are aware of our suffering. you have two choices. One side of your house there is a garbage, other side is beautiful garden. Now it is up to you. You should be aware of what? If you are aware of garbage, then your brain is filled with garbage. Aware of flower, then it is that. But believe it, everything is on very fantastic journey. Very fantastic. Even the garbage gone out of your body since your life, a million times it has done circulation through your body. It is gone from your into field, then became fertilizer, it became the plant, cauliflower, potato, you purchase in supermarket happily, you ate again, then they gone again, then they came again into our mouth, they gone again. Many times those diapers were changed in babyhood, those diapers have become the tree. And some of have become mango, some of have become the cherry blossom, some of them cauliflower, diapers you have eaten many times, and they became again diapers. Body has given natural control. So feel that light without any sound. Try to feel few seconds, will give you enjoyment that you are feeling God. But don't try to know what God is. Just feel. It may look very funny, but that funniest thing is better. Just feeling without language. You can feel you are becoming more and more aware, not aware of suffering. Knowledge is the beginning of the end. It creates division. Try to know anybody. You come into mystery. The moment you put that, aha, I know, see John Subal, that's the end, finished. No more interest. It is over. Okay, this is not good. Name is good for the time being, but that is not John Subal. That is still mystery. I don't know. And if I pretend to know, then it is the greatest mistake I have. Enemy cannot do that thing which I can do by understanding everybody that it is she. Okay, that is impossible idea. That is deception. भज निराकार करतारम जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम What time this Jyoti is zodiac sign, light. It is not hot, it is Udaram, Catholic. Udar means Catholic. Catholic you do not become as many people think by putting receipt in your pocket. No, you cannot deceive God. Catholic is the man who is sweet by nature, unconditionally. If you are sweet to Catholic alone but not to Protestant, then it is not Catholicism. It is something else. Greatest sentence came in Bible, that was the greatest which is neglected by all Christians and all religious people. That was the denying not to eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge. That was the greatest thing in the world. That do not depend on any knowledge. If you depend, you are eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge. And knowledge, that is poisonous fruit. If you know anything, find out. Anybody you know, you have killed that person already. Finish. It does not exist. It is just mere that name and form, you know. Finish. We know the sun. Do we have interest? Find out. The scientists are discovering solar belt. It gives a little bit of curiosity. Huh? What is that? I thought it was over. Sunlight, it is enough. What do we know about the sun? Knowledge creates gap. Feel it. Feel now, try that I know the sun. It is hanging in this space. It is like a disk. A teacher was teaching the sun is a million times greater than the earth. Inspector of a school came. Inspector asked, tell about sun, so he told it is million times greater than the earth. Inspector was happy, the child got reward. He went in home, he saw that my child has stolen somebody's things. So he asked, where did you get this? He told her, I got it as a reward in school. But what's the chance of reward? The inspector of the school came. What did he ask? He asked, how big is the sun? What did you tell? I tell it is million and million times greater than the earth. And he was so angry, furious, stupid you are. Sun is greater than earth, like a tiny dish. Football game might be 10, might be 15. What is stupid? And who gave you this reward? It is wrong. I think I have stolen somebody's books. He picked up the boy, went to school, and asked the teacher, what happened? I think my boy has stolen somebody's books here. He told no, he got reward. What was the occasion? The inspector asked, how big is the sun? What did he tell? He tell it is million times greater, so he got reward. But what is the truth? Teacher told, truth is that what child told. He told Allah, my child will not be from tomorrow in this school. Whole school is wrong. Sun is greater than earth. Who can believe such a nonsense? We know sun from the very beginning. My father knew, my grandfather knew. You came to know now. This is not more than this. That is knowledge. Knowledge is this, and that is the most dangerous. And Bible has given warning. If anything in total Bible is most interesting than this, that whatever you know, it is very superficial. We don't know sun either. It is impossible. Scientists have reached in knowledge up to the level of physics. Is it enough? If you find out one day the sun was playing a role in you, you will be shocked. You will be shocked. You will have no word. And I can tell you, without that you will be dead in a moment. It is hard to believe that sun is working in you. You will not be interested to go there, because by there you will burn your body. If you understand not sun here, then there will be the end. If your temperature is taken away, how will you think? That will be the end. Now scientists are doing, play a little bit the temperature, a little bit down or up by those biofeedback. Bhaja nirakar kartaram jana jivan jyotirudaram. These are poems I am reading of my family members, so you can understand this Misra family has done some work throughout world. I am not proud of that, but a little bit nice to tell you sometime. Yeah, Jivaram Upadhyay. Bhaja nirakar kartaram jana jivan jyotirudaram. Bhaja nirakar kartaram jana jivan jyotirudaram. Chiti jal pavak marutadharam asharan sharanagaram. Chiti jal marutadharam asharan sharanagaram. Bhaja nirakar kartaram jana jivan jyotirudaram. Bhaja nirakar kartaram jana jivan jyotirudaram. We are living in the universe of nature, layers of the nature. Feel how many layers? Chiti, solid, earth. Jala, liquid, water. See, whatever you can see. Anything which has size and shape has earth. Earth not what we understand. This is our planet. Tree are earth. Flower are earth. Fruit are earth. House is earth. In the sun, disk is earth. In moon, in the star, earth present everywhere. Anything which has chiti, definite size and shape, that is earth. Second layer, liquid, water. Anything which is liquid is water. Pavak, fire. Marut, air, prana. And ether. The consciousness is the basic principle to hold. In your body you see, chiti, upper part. If that is taken away and you are left alone, How will you know that you are? You will feel. One day I have that very great trouble, I tell you. It was the greatest trouble in my life. Midnight I got alarm that thou art liberated. I said, thank God, now I am liberated. But now I was moving everywhere, but I myself getting where I am. I was making sound. Am I here? I am here. But how to know? Body is taken away. I am moving freely. I am talking to you, but you don't care anymore because I have no body. And you did not feel it. It was so hard time. I said, oh my goodness, it will be enlightenment for good. I think God should take it back. Because I cannot talk with anybody. I know. And I want to tell them good things. They don't care. You shout and they are passing as if they don't hear anything. But thank God it lasted only 3-4 days. It came back. I came back to normal situation. Chiti jal pavak maruta tharam. The vibration outer layer originates from this heaven. The basic principle is the consciousness. Asarana saranagaram. If you feel that you are friendless and nobody loves you, feel lucky that now God is left for you. Every friend will leave you one day, believe it. World is interested in you, in your beauty, in your action. When there is no power, no beauty, and sickness has taken, they will be afraid of you sitting near that. Many people come and ask, is it infectious? I say not. He loves you. And one day will come. And that will be too bad. If you come to love that person, you are forced to love that person who loved you always, you never cared. That will be the greatest misery. Greatest misery not because you are in hospital. Greatest misery will be that pain person came, you always you condemned and it is standing in yourself. That will be death. But that has to happen. God will be the only thing available at the time when everybody will live. So why not to begin now? Iron Adman gave me very painful reports. She said, Guruji, it never happened in my life. She divorced her husband, then she married to other person, then other friendship. When she was really sick in hospital, nobody was there, including her children. And when she saw Chitti written, her husband was sitting when she was unconscious, open eye, the husband whom she divorced, that was sitting. See, but that practically, she told Guruji, such a painful experience, I forgot my sickness. And at the same time, his kindness, how to forget, he came to see me. A time of calamity. That will be very painful story when you will find that God is sitting around you, whom you never liked, and took all energy from that light and misused. Deenahina karunapayo nidhim punya papa drashtaram. Deenahina karunapayo nidhim punya papa drashtaram. Deenahina karunapayo nidhim punya papa drashtaram. Deenahina karunapayo nidhim punya papa. It is a deenahina. If you are lost in this world, and I am sure you will feel if you are wise enough. If you are not wise, then you will feel very secure. If you feel you are lost, if you feel you are nobody like you, then God is ocean of compassion for you, standing right away there. Punya papa drashtaram. You don't need to tell everything, he knows. He understands you very well. He knows because he is always in drama, sitting there. He is playing drama. His name is Rama, dramatic person. Srishti sthiti lahe tumakayam papa punja harataram. He tumakayam papa punja harataram. Bhajaniraakara karataram jana jivana jyotirudaram. Bhajaniraakara karataram jana jivana jyotirudaram. These are the problems before the mind. Creation, growth and maintenance, and dissolution. I tell three things mind is passing through three states. Born, thought, it has to grow, it must end. You cannot have the same thought. So Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, creation, progression and maintenance, and dissolution. These are the natural movement of the mind. You cannot stop. You allow these three movements. If you stop, you will be in trouble. It is the natural flow of river. Allow that. You can swim with the current. You can also swim against the current if you know the technique. But don't try to stop the flow of the river. It is not your job. Akayam, but our mistake is we have imposed a size and shape on God. Okay, that is the whole weakness. For a Christian, it is impossible to grasp the Christ without moustache and beard. That is the end. If Christ has moustache and beard, such a Christ is dead already. Finished, no more. Christ is not dead. Does he have a body? Then why are you putting that picture? For Krishna consciousness, it will be impossible idea to have God without 6 arms. Now 6 arms are hanging. Is this the God? The moment we have put our image, we are born in the universe of expectation. We will know if God is, if He makes me millionaire. Now this you put expectation over. If it does not make you millionaire, then a Christian is going to become communist right away. Easily a Catholic becomes communist. This is a very interesting story. In the clinic I found very painful story really. A girl can be either prostitute or absolutely idealist. I said, my goodness, what these two things are running. Either she is happily. Many girls tell that, doctor, I was prostitute. I said, now she is giving hard time even to husband because he is not so idealist. I said, why don't you remain in the middle? It is very easy to eat and eat and eat and eat. And also easy to go on fast, completely, 30 days fast. I have never seen a girl, Naomi came from Los Angeles. It was for her easy 30 days to go on fast. I said, what mystery she has. I was feeling a little bit jealous because Guru was eating nicely and disciples on fast. I said, what to do? She was calling me Guru. I said, no, I don't think I deserve to be Guru. I cannot do fast for 30 days. One day I began to watch what this was. After fast when she comes, she eats nothing but chocolate. And naturally, if you eat chocolate 365 days, you can do 30 days fast very easily. So she will eat either chocolate or she will go on complete fast. And I told, why don't you take this middle path eating? Because it is impossible. I cannot do that. Okay, that is our problem. Because Madonna, prostitute, complex. Either man can be prostitute or can be absolutely 100% modern. Okay, that both are very dangerous. Either you are Catholic or you are communist. And what a relation between the two? Catholic and communism, all Christian state in India became communist. Kerala, Bengal, not Punjab. No, not Punjab. They became communist because they were communist before also, hidden. Because worshipping God in the size and shape, because that destroys everything. It is akayam. Then mind becomes ready that it is entering into the universe which has no dimension. Papa punja harataram. And this is the light which will take care of all our karmas. Karmas are becoming too much. Who will take care of all these karmas? Bhakta janana manasa bhayharam sarasara vicharam. Bhakta janana haram sarasara vicharam. Bhakta janana manasa bhayharam sarasara vicharam. भज निराकार करतारम जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम भक्त जनन मानस भय हारम. Bhaya haram. Everybody has hidden phobia. Believe it or not. If a bull has phobia for the lion, then lion also is afraid of his shouting in the forest. And if you don't believe, read Panchatantra. That was the beginning of the whole politics. A gentleman was going, his bullock cart became out of order. Ultimately, minister said, why they run away from here, leave this bull here, finish. He cannot come out of mud. They left a bull there, and by chance bull came out. He began to eat grass and freedom. So bulky body, when he began to roar, whole forest was echoing. And the lion was coming with tremendous army of lions and tigers. And it seems the bull of Lord Shiva. A jackal was sitting somewhere. He thought, well, why not to rule the nation through that hole and become the emperor? So he used the trick. And he find out whole situation. Okay, aha, here is the kingdom in our hand. So he went to lion, saluted. Okay, sir, my grandfather was prime minister under your rulership. And my father, this is my credential. And now I know that king, you don't care for me. May I know why did you stop your army movement right away? Lion knew that pain, fear is there, phobia of that bull. Now he is strengthened more phobia. He is gone for there. He says, sir, I'm sorry to tell you, did you hear some sound? Now he got the weakness, yes. That is the Lord Shiva's bull. That is the ruler, new ruler has been appointed. Now lion got more fear, till now it was not sure. Now invite fear. Now he went to the bull. He told, stupid guy, what are you doing here? Don't you think if the lion is sitting here? Bull was terrified. He told, please protect me. Okay, I will protect you. Remain here. I will make you prime minister to the lion. But remain under my control. And they remain under control. The whole empire they established. Bull was afraid of lion and lion was afraid of the bull. In middle them was the jackal, who was the controlling both. So that way life runs. Everybody has fear of everybody. And this fear cannot be removed. Even the sickness is a fear. You cough a little bit and you feel, who knows, might be tuberculosis. And if you don't believe, then I have cancer clip lying here. How he made fearful. You heard that or not, paper? Very wrong. You missed the whole game. I will give you perhaps this type of calamity come to anybody. What happened to my paper? Huh?
Stuck in your pocket.
Thank you very much. You are very good supervisor, I tell you. Once my card was missing, she told where it is. Nightmare of father whose cancer cure may kill him. That is the most charming story. In this story, charm is the patient is going to doctor. And doctor is telling to his wife that he will live only 90 days. He had cancer of colon. When wife was with tears, then child asked what is the matter. Mother told how long to hide the story from child. She told the child. Then husband came to know. how he was shocked. Phobia came. Phobia. He tried that in this, he tried to kill himself, but he thought that he will lose insurance, suicide, children will suffer, so he waited. And chemotherapy started, he lost all hair. Therapy gone up to that reason that now you will have cancer due to therapy. Gland contraction. You see here Dasanand's mother, how she lost hair, and how when barium enema was given, gone into lungs, she died there on the table. How they did operation. This thing, a fear. And this fear cannot be removed by chemotherapy, by anti-fear pills, by antidepressant pills. It will not work. Don't waste your time. Take training to come into light, into contact with yourself. Bhakta janana manasa bhayaharam. It is removes phobia and panic from life. And that is very important. It is sickness not dangerous. It is the disease. It is ill at ease. Everybody has to die by some excuse. We live by some excuse. God has to give us meal in any way. But this is excuse. I am secretary, I am teacher, I am that, I am that. This is our excuse. Nature has to give you meal. You have to do something. Why not to become house mother? That is the greatest post. So it is excuse. Death also has to come. But once we have panic and phobia, that becomes intolerable problem. Once we understand everybody's body has to die. And if it does not die, then how there will be babies? If does not die, how there will be babies? They were dead somewhere, now they are born. And everybody like babies. No doubt in India we like death also, combined family system. When old guy, grandpa, coughing and coughing whole night, and ladies cannot sleep, then God, did you forget my grandpa? They have to pray. Because they cannot sleep.
Let me have a copy of it.
Every young lady is praying that God, I think your register is something wrong. Your secretary forgot my grandpa and grandma. Whole night they cough, and whole day they interfere with young bride's activities. Are a very great competition sometimes. Because we also have the mother and son complex. In one of my relatives, it was very lovely joke. I went there. And my nature is very jolly, but sometimes become very dangerous to many families. So I told, what? Are your daughter-in-law in dirty sari? She was very attractive to my statement as such a lovely, beautiful girl and covered with garbage. How much soap, darling, you have? She told, soap? I have never seen your soap in this house. I said, well, don't you have any new sari? I came, I am your guest. I want to see some lovely smiling face. She told, Guru, tell to my husband. And I'm not getting here anything. Mother-in-law was not too happy. Everybody, she was happy. Now listen to story. I went to eat. Lovely meal was. Then came her husband to eat after me. And it was tremendous dose of the salt. And I saw grandmother going, putting lot of salt into dal. So husband her should come and he should be irritated. And it happened. Then husband came in village, they have no police, they have a stick. Directly they take a stick over by. And he was ready practically to hit on her head. I said, stop. Nonsense, I want to talk to you. I have seen your mother is gone. And she put salt. I have taken meal. There was no too much salt. And she came and when your wife was not there in the kitchen. I have seen your mother. I don't advise you go and hit her either, but I have seen this with my eyes. Next day I got letter that please leave my house. And I don't want you should be here again. I said goodbye, what to do? This type of programs are going on. Fear and phobia and jealousy and ill will. What way we have to get rid of them? Do you think that I do not become jealous? Then how I can tell you? Tremendous jealousy comes, it is very natural. If I find out that you are doing something greater work, I will be right away jealous. I tell you, I cannot tolerate it. If I find out some gurus are doing more work than I do, I become little jealous and upset. But then I think how to remove it. Jealousy is natural. Don't hate it. Accept it. And find out what God wants to give you out of this. We begin to hate it, that I am sinner, I am jealous. According to Bible, I am criminal. No, not at all. You are not criminal. You have not created jealousy. You found it. You found it. You are not angry. You found anger was there. And the moment you are angry, that day you are never angry. This is another formula. If you are really angry, try to be angry. Durga Devi, be angry on me. See, is she angry? The moment, it is a very difficult job to be angry. I am always smiling. But when photographer comes take photo that time, smile, tell cheese, and my face becomes so crooked. And every picture comes absolutely wrong. What to do that? I was university, they picked up to take part of Joker. He will be the fit because he smiles all the time. And he tells always good thing, other people smile. I was very happy to go on this stage. Now they began to give me training. They told me smile. I forgot smiling. I could not smile on this stage. This was too difficult. The more tell Allah, smile a little bit. Now making teeth looks like dead body standing. I know that forgive me. I cannot. This is now I know acting department not easy as looks. Very difficult. It's not ordinary training. Not ordinary training. You cannot smile. You cannot be angry either. Somebody tells, be angry on this stage. Geeta Bali, famous actress, in a rehearsal was going on. And so this is, now she was requested that please cry. Now she was crying, everybody knew this was not real crying. Then the director told that no, it is not enough. Tears should come on the cheek rolling. Now tears were missing. Ultimately it was decided to drop mustard seed oil into her eye. And it was dropped. Now really she was crying. Actress and mustard seed oil into eyes. Double. So it is not easy to take any role. We found ourselves in this type of difficulty, jealousy and ill will and competition. Because we have to face that challenge. That challenge is meditation. If you feel you are jealous, you don't have these things, meditate. And God will give you something more than that. That's why you are jealous, because you are not paying attention on your own nature. It is not because somebody is greater giving you it all. No. That we translate. God tells, why don't you mind your own business? And see if you have less than anybody else. If other people are getting on artificial gold, then why you should not be proud on your real gold? That is whole philosophy. If people are very happy on plastic flowers, then why you should not be happy on real plant? There is no reason. That you miss, therefore jealousy is very natural. Jealousy is very natural. I was in this conference, I was introduced that everybody was PhD in Dalit in Sanskrit. Chicago Bhaira was sitting. I said, that's a good thing. I began to speak, everybody dumb, disappear from the stage. I said, what? Swami Rama came, he picked me up. They, come on, don't disturb the whole conversation. I said, they told they are PhD. I am not going to tell you anything. If they are PhD in Dalit, I have to speak with them in Sanskrit. So if they are proud of their artificial ornament, then why you should not be proud on your real gold? If you don't know, then definitely you will be hit by that jealousy. God is standing to give you that you have that, you pay attention to what you have. Sara asara vicharam. It will tell you what to do, what not to do timely. Yavan jnanam jagat pramanam tava shruti dataram. ताव श्रुतिदातारं भज निराकार करतारं जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम् Mantra is telling that what type of proof you want about God. You want proof that there is a God? Okay, don't you think sun and moon and stars is enough proof? Some other proof you want? A forest you go, all of a sudden you find there, a house is there, and heater is going on, radio is running, and you find nobody there. Is it not enough proof that somebody is here? Okay, what proof you want? You find this jar, is it not enough proof that somebody made it? Is it necessary to know who was that, unless you are in deeper business? For layman, it is enough that somebody made it. Finished. We are the layman. So, yavat jnanam jagat pramanam, total universe before you there, if you believe it, and seeing is believing. And there are three forms of the universe, physical, psychic, and existential. Existential form is the meeting point of the universe. Physical form is made to be divided, to be multiplied. Where you are searching here unity, you cannot find. Unity is in existential form. That take care of our life. Tava Shruti Dataram. And why not we should read our own book? So we can understand. By reading our own Bible, we should understand the Bible outside. This is the language, word and meaning. But the Bible is neither of them. It is a feeling. Why we should not have our own feeling? Then we read the word and meaning. Then we know, this is lovely writing. Jivaram jnana savitaram dartaram bharataram. भज निराकार करतारं भज निराकार करतारं भज निराकार करतारं जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम् भज निराकार करतारं जन जीवन ज्योतिरुदारम् Will you chant by yourself? Let us see how we have practiced. See that side, dear. Go ahead. Okay, change other side dear, or you can. Sansara निरस्ता शेष संसार दोषो स्थूलादिलक्षणा निरस्ता शेष संसार What can be that awareness? It is helping. If we don't pay attention, then it may become burden. It is helping. If you are going somewhere, somebody tells you how to go, that's all. Don't fight with that. A Zen story comes very lovely. The Guru was telling, indicating the moon. That moon is on the top of the tree. And a student began to fight that how it is possible. The tree is here and moon is up, how it can be on the top of the tree? So teacher gave advice, see the moon, don't bite my fingers. That's the whole thing. But this consciousness can be. Knowledge is the enemy. At the same time it is needed, funny thing. Otherwise you cannot cross the road without knowledge. Knowledge creates distance. There cannot be any bridge. Rose flower is rose, it is different from lotus flower, that much we know. The moment we know some person and we think we know, we have created very great distance. Now there cannot be bridge. Find out some persons come in your life all of a sudden you don't know. There's a bit tingling going on, oh my goodness. Will she mind to tell me hello? And you don't get. So there is a bridge. There is a bridge. You love the person as long as you do not know. And the more you know, the more you hate. This is the beauty. There rarely are people on this world, the more you know, the more you love. This is opposite, other way is true. The more you love, ultimately nothing is left there. Nothing is left there. If you find out a girl or man, then later on you find out how silly she was. That is our whole knowledge. Okay, that is the most dangerous thing we know. Better we should drop this knowledge and admit the advice of the Bible that this knowledge which you have, it is a poisonous fruit, it will kill you. I think this is the greatest thing unconsciously Bible has written. I don't know whether they were familiar of consequences or not. This is the great thing. The moment you know God, He is Krishna consciousness, it is over, finished. It is over. Now it is symbolized that Krishna consciousness are those people who stand on the bus, on the railway station, on airport, begging money. That is Krishna consciousness. And God who has 6 arms. Is this the truth? Nirastha ashesha sansara dosha. All worldly things and limitations in which are over. Feel it. Take anything. It is not necessary. See this plant. Anything pick up. Just see it. And don't think about it. Just see it. Don't try to know it. Now just see towards me a little bit. Don't try to know that he is my Guru, Dr. Mishra. That will be the most dangerous thing. Just see, unusual fellow, strange, I don't know him. Whatever I know, it is not reliable. There is a bridge between you and me. There is a bridge, unity. Because after all, you deny what you know and you are feeling what you don't know. It creates mysticism, mystery. And the moment mystery is lost, it is too bad. Dr. Saraswati has something she brought somewhere, putting on her body. Some doctor asked me very lovely, where did you get it? When she told the name of the place, and the person was disinterested completely, lost all interest. It has to be so. If you The moment you have very fine dress, people, what a lovely, where did you get it? Don't tell anybody you got in Salvation Army. This is a more dangerous thing. You tell some very bald upper story or something very big story. That's how. Mysticism is gone. Mystery is over. Life is a mystery. Nirastha asesa sansar dosa. Awareness will throw away all type of defect existing in the world which are creating gap. Means it is the destroyer of all knowledge. God is anti-knowledge. Scientists have discovered something anti-matter. And God is anti-knowledge. Because in that there is a bridge right away. Between you and sun and moon, star becomes one flow. No division. The moment you tell it is sun, that is over. You see that. And drop thing. Now sun and you, between the two there is a bridge. I will begin to feel it. That is called Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra is not what they chant. Gayatri Mantra is what you feel. Words you can chant, you can learn within few minutes. But feeling will take whole life. Nirasta shesha sansara, nirasta doso sthula dilakshana, doso sthula dilakshana. Our mind has to operate on dimension. If you don't have body, certain feet, certain inch in weight, you have carry on body which nobody can see, then how will you know who is sitting here? How will you know all of a sudden somebody jumps out of your pocket? You will be shocked. So, we know a person, he is a big, he is a fat, he is a thin, he is a tall, he is a short. They will call sansara dosha. Sthula, big, fat, thin, adi lakshana. These things do not exist in consciousness. How do we realize and recognize the thing around us? It is not philosophy. How do you know the tree? If you see a tree where nobody sees, you see tree, you will be locked up in mental institute. That's the whole thing if you can see that. Even if you see something mysterious, don't tell anybody easily. They may suspect your total personality. Keep your visions with you. And don't tell especially to any great man. He will know where are you there. If you hear some voices talking to you, keep quiet. Don't tell everybody. Nirasta shesha sansara doso sthula dilakshana doso adrasyatvadi gunaka parakrata tamo mala adrasyatyadi gunaka. Consciousness, try to see yourself. Your consciousness, not body. When you see your body, somebody asks, who are you? You tell, I am the house. That is very easy to get out. I am the house. How you can be? See yourself. You cannot give answer, challenge. But it means you do not exist. Sure, you feel you exist. So, adrasyatvadi gunaka, drasyatva, visibility, dimension. The consciousness has no dimension. God was really very clever. One day I found out the most clever business he had, that he has no body. Therefore you cannot catch him. You can love him, but you cannot kiss him. Not available. Try to kiss God. Then like dogs you will be jumping up, trying. He dogs sometimes jump to catch the fly and fly away. You cannot kiss God. That is sure. But he is so tricky, he always lives with you. He always lives with you, but you cannot embrace, you cannot kiss. He can kiss you, but not you. Adrasyatvadi gunaka, it has beauty of non-visibility, no dimension, no size, no shape. Therefore such a thing cannot have any distance from you. Parakrita tamo mala, darkness cannot stay there. tamo malah parakrit, far away, ignorance. Nirasta shesha sansara. But this consciousness is free from all worldly defects. What worldly defects are? That we should know. Mantra does not tell it is free from what defect. It tells free from all worldly weakness. What are worldly and psychological weakness? Sickness, phobia, anxiety, worry, dimension. The consciousness free from all these things. When you need freedom. Astuladi lakshana, adrasyatvadi. Universe has sensory perception. We see it, we smell it, we hear it, we taste it, we touch it. Consciousness does not have either of them. You cannot smell it, you cannot taste it, you cannot hear it, you cannot see it, you cannot touch it. At the same time, now question comes then, why I should need it? You need it. Because we are in darkness. We have taken the poisonous fruit of the tree of knowledge. And that is killing us. When you see somebody, an idea comes, he or she is nothing, I know him or her very well. Okay, that is the ignorance is bothering you. You do not know. You cannot know. Not only you do not know him or her, you do not know yourself either here. So don't feel shy. Consciousness nobody can know. But we need to feel it. Because otherwise we will remain in tamomala, darkness. Nirastati shayananda. Nirastati shayananda. Satya pragnana vingraha. Nirastati shayananda. Nirastati shayananda. Satya pragnana vingraha. Satta sulakshana purna. Satta sulakshana purna. Paramadmeti giyate. Paramadmeti giyate. Nirastati shayananda. Nirastha atishay anand. Man, every creature is searching one thing that is common. Whether dog or cat, creature, insect or bacteria even, the virus under microscope. If you drop little bit something to eat, they all assemble together. See the lab, they are